In a world that often feels pretty chaotic, so many of us are just searching for a sense of calm, right? Well, today, we're exploring a path that has offered that for centuries, Buddhism. At its heart, it's a philosophy built on kindness, wisdom, and a deep, profound sense of inner peace.
Now, I know, it might sound like something out of a fairy tale, but get this. That question? It's the real-life origin story of a global philosophy. It's the very beginning of a remarkable quest for answers that started over 2 millennia ago.
So who was this prince? His name was Siddhartha Gautama, and his incredible transformative journey started about 2,500 years ago in India, and it would, no exaggeration, go on to change the world.
This timeline shows a pretty extraordinary transformation. Siddhartha starts out as a prince with every luxury you can imagine, but he was deeply troubled by the suffering he saw beyond his palace walls. So he renounced his entire royal life to go search for an answer, spending years wandering, meditating, and learning until he finally achieved his goal, this profound state of awakening.
And reaching this state of awakening earned him a new title. He became known as the Buddha. Buddha isn't a name, it's actually a description. It means the enlightened one, someone who is awakened to the true nature of reality. Think of it like seeing the world clearly, without any distortion for the very first time.
So, after this incredible personal journey, what did the Buddha do next? He didn't just keep this profound discovery to himself. Nope. Instead, he developed a practical guide to share with everyone.
And this gets right to the core of his teaching. The answer he found wasn't some secret belief or a really complex dogma. It was a practical, ethical roadmap that anyone, and I mean anyone, could use to navigate life's challenges and find their own peace.
This roadmap is what's known as the Eightfold Path. It's a set of 8 interconnected practices that guide, pretty much every aspect of life. And they all build on each other. You see, right understanding is the foundation, and that informs your thoughts. Then your thoughts shape your speech, and your speech influences your actions. The goal isn't about being perfect, but about living with greater intention and compassion, which in turn reduces suffering for ourselves and for those around us.
But these ideas aren't just some abstract list you have to memorize. Let's look at how this timeless wisdom actually shows up in simple truths and is celebrated as a community. This one points directly to the Buddhist focus on inner work. It's basically saying that lasting calm and happiness don't come from chasing things out there in the world, but from cultivating what's inside, self-awareness and discipline.
Here we see that central theme of compassionate action. And it's such a radical and timeless piece of wisdom, right? The only way to overcome negativity is with its opposite, with kindness and love. It's really a call to break those endless cycles of conflict.
This is such a beautiful metaphor for teaching and sharing. It shows that spreading wisdom or kindness doesn't take anything away from the giver. Instead, it just multiplies it, creating more and more light in the world. This wisdom isn't just for individual reflection. It's also the foundation for community. These shared teachings and values bring people together, especially during really important celebrations like the Festival of Vesak.
Vesak, also known as Buddha Day, is the most sacred holiday for Buddhists. What's really cool is that it commemorates 3 huge events in the Buddha's life all at once: his birth, his enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, and his final passing. It's a day for visiting temples, for acts of generosity, and for deep reflection on the teachings he shared with the world.
So when you put it all together, the prince's journey, this practical path, the timeless wisdom, what you get is an incredibly enduring legacy that has influenced cultures for thousands and thousands of years.
Ultimately, when you boil it all down, the core message of Buddhism is a practical one. It's an invitation to live with greater awareness, to act with kindness, and to approach the world with a deeper understanding. It's a timeless path that continues to help people find peace in their everyday lives.
And that brings us to a final question. From finding peace within to overcoming hatred with love, which of these ancient ideas resonates most in our world today? It's something to reflect on. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.